Oh, that's the city lights. It's always bright like that. You can't do night photography here. I mean, I do have my light on. That's what it looks like at night. You're right, it is crazy. That's how bright it is in the city. But also, it's because of the snow. The snow reflects light. One time, Kenneth, I was snowboarding, pitch black, middle of the night. Couldn't see a thing. We had flashlights. And then the moon came out. It was a full moon. We turned the flashlights off. You could see everything just from the full moon. It was crazy. That was probably one of my favorite trips. Met my buddy Bion and a couple other dudes. RIP, one of his buddies passed away recently. But Bion and all of us, we had a good day or a good night. We all got a bunch of beers and climbed up a mountain and at Sipapu, New Mexico. And we snowboarded down that mountain all night, drank beers and made a snowboarding jump, and known those guys ever since. Yeah, it's crazy how bright it is. It really is. Well, I can't sleep. I can't sleep when it snows. It's like there's no mountain, but it still kind of feels like I'm gonna go snowboarding tomorrow. And I haven't gone snowboarding in like 2 years because of the Cybertruck. Because I just been waiting for the Cybertruck and saving up. Where do you live? Bubba Noob? Booba Noob? Oh, Noah, where do you live? Oh, Buda, okay. Oh, you're on the south side, yeah. Oh, we get snow tomorrow and Wednesday. Huh. I didn't know about the Wednesday. That's interesting. Well, if it doesn't melt and it snows again, that day is going to be the best day for snowboarding. Get a little base layer going. Go find the biggest hill near your house, walk up to the top of it, and go sledding. Yeah? Oh, wow. I should have done more of a time lapse. I should get the camera out. And it's covered now. Overnight time lapse. Yeah, my DSLR, unfortunately, I think it has a limit of 30 minutes. Sucks. If I I could get a photo interval set up, but I've never liked those. I've always liked doing it with a video and just fast forwarding. Yesterday, a tree fell on the road, barely missing my Model 3. Oh man. Yeah, that's actually the reason why I'm kind of considering not going to the Gigafactory, because I don't want to wreck my electric car. I mean, wrecking a Tesla is one thing. You can get another Tesla. But if I wreck that used Kia Soul EV, I might not be able to ever get another one. You know, that model, that used, that kind of a deal. It's paid off. Man, I'm worried. You know, I'm worried about that. So tomorrow, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go try to start the old Mazda. And if the old ice car, if the old ice car turns on, then I'll just take the Mazda, and then I'll get a good heater the whole way too, heated seats and all that. So I love my Mazda actually, but I never drive it because it's not electric. So, but yeah, I'll risk it too. I'll risk the Mazda. But sometimes the Mazda doesn't turn on, and it didn't turn on somewhat recently, but I jumped it, and so now it should work. Hopefully, if it turns on, then it'll work, and then I'll just leave it running the whole time. Windows starting to get foggy, I think. I'm gonna set y'all guys down, and I'm gonna get some Windex. Yeah. Whoa, it is getting windy out there. Oh man. Yeah, it's a fine line of, if it's too windy, won't fly the drone. Probably on the outside anyways. I could be a champion and go outside for you guys, but I don't really dress for that. Actually, I have no shirt on at all, and I don't think I'm gonna do that. Sorry. Don't kill me. Looks like a blizzard for some reason. Oh, it is a blizzard, actually. Yeah, I was like, oh, it snowed. That was it for the year. No. Climate change. Tesla's posted several pics of Berlin covered in snow. We need an Austin shot with snow. Oh, I know, dude. Why do you think I'm up right now? Like it's like a, oh, and let you know, don't tell anyone. I'm gonna go snowboarding at Giga Texas tomorrow. That's why I'm feel like I'm going snowboarding. There's a big hill right next to Giga Texas that I walk up to and I film at every day. Like a lot of people say that one of their favorite shots that I get is from this like distance shot. I zoom in and it's kind of overlooking. Well, it's this big grass hill next to a highway. And yeah, I'm gonna bomb down that hill and we might, if there's a good enough snow, it looks like there is, and there's a ditch right there, and then the street, the excess road of the highway, and then the factory's right there. So I'm gonna climb up to the top of the hill, strap in, bomb down the hill, hit the jump, and we're gonna get some GoPro angles. I'll try to get some. Yeah, I hope it's not windy. But yeah, I'm gonna go snowboarding at Giga Texas. Is it day or night? Yeah, it reminds me of Alaska. When I went to go snowboard in Alaska, this is what it looked like all night long. It looked just like this. But we weren't in a big city. We were in the middle of nowhere. This is from city lights. Watch, I'll turn my backlight off. It won't change much. It's all from the sky. See? And then down there, it's not... Ooh, ghost. Just took a boogie board and laid it on it and went down a hill, but that was when it snowed a little bit today. Nice and dry here in Manchester, UK. Nice. Just got back from an early morning walk. Nice. Rock on. Yeah, it's snowing. Look like it's the day. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, it looks like it's daytime. But God, I keep pressing that button, man. Why did they put that button right there? That's a ridiculous location. There we go. I know the quality of that sucks. Need a better window. Sorry, I should have cleaned this window. I just didn't know I would be filming out my window. Oh, I know what I need to do. Hold up, I got you guys. I kind of went a little crazy and put blankets up all over my walls and went a little nuts. But I don't want my heater to not work or go out. I don't think it's ever been this cold for this long. I don't even know if our heater really is meant for this. Yeah. Looks like you just can't predict weather these days. Seems like polar vortex. Uh-oh. My son just woke up. Hold on, I gotta be back. You know, I do got that tripod. I could put you outside. 30? Yeah, I think I might do it. I'm gonna let you guys see what it's like outside for whoever's watching. Why not? All right, boys and girls. If you guys can bear with me, I'm gonna stick you outside. One second. There we go, boys. Oh, man. Oh, God, it's cold out there. Dear Lord. Oh, man. I'm a snowboarder. I've been to Alaska. I've been in an avalanche, almost died. But, I do not like being cold. Our cacti's toast. Dude. Well, yeah, you can't see now, it's covered in snow, but all of these succulents, I had this amazing succulent thing. My son actually went out there and just destroyed it because he was breaking all the ice. But it might grow back. You'd be surprised. Look at that aloe vera plant. That aloe vera plant is just rocking. Left Alaska at 4 months old, and we got snow last month, so it's really crazy. Oh, that's awesome. We're in Alaska, man. Bubba Noob, we're in Alaska. Oh, oh, I see. I was born in Alaska. I don't know. Desert plants, I think, can withstand freezing. I think desert plants can. A lot of plants, I think, can. Hopefully, we'll see. Maybe not this extended period. Maybe a few nights. San Diego, originally from Chicago. It's cold here, below freezing. Catchican? Kid, Kid Chicken. I don't think I went there. I know I'm mispronouncing that. I think I've actually heard of that place. I can't remember, but exactly where it is. But I've been to. I went to Girdwood. I went to Ilieska, and then we went to Palmer area. We went up Eagle's Nest area. Yeah, Alaska's gorgeous. The great outdoors. Get your gun. I want to go out to Haines. That's where I want to go. Haines, Alaska. Ketchikan. But when you say it, it sounds. Oh, it's supposed to sound more like Ketchikan. Ketchikan. I love other languages, man. Alaska, I love that area. Even though I'm not very good at pronouncing or speaking other languages. Oh, is it powdery snow? Yeah, it looks pretty powdery. You would expect it to be pretty dry down here. Well, I guess not. We get a pretty wet mix. Yeah, I mean, it's frosty. It's sparkly. Oh yeah, it was wet, and also the ground was probably too warm. This time the ground is actually going to be cold enough, so. I also want to give a big shout out, might not be watching, but someone gave me a tip on the live stream a long time ago, and they said, go buy a tripod. Because I dropped my phone, and boom, that's what you're watching on now. I got a tripod. So now when we're at the Gigafactory, I can do some nice pans up and down. It's not the nicest tripod, but it's for the phone, so it works perfectly. And then one day might upgrade, if I upgrade my SLR tripod and get a new SLR tripod, then I'll have 3, and then we'll upgrade them all. Move them down the line. Drones are gonna make tripod industry go obsolete. Just layer up. If anybody wants to know my technique, I whenever I go out in the snow, I actually normally I'm too warm, pretty warm. So the trick is, first off, I wear very thin layers. Most of my layers are thin, and then there will be one layer that'll be a thicker cotton or a wool layer. But most of the layers are thin, and I start with thin underwears, and I wear a few of them, maybe 3. I'll go 2 pairs of underwear, and then I got a thin long john kind of a thing, and then I got another long johns that are like more woolly. Then I'll put on like tight PJs, and then I'll put on like thick over PJs. Then my snowboarding pants. Unless I'm going snowboarding, I don't dress like that for that. This is for just going outside and like doing nothing. And then I put on these thin thermal over shirts, long sleeve shirts, thermals. I'll wear 2 of the thick thermals. Then I'll just do like a t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt, cotton. Then I'll do like the waffle stuff or the wool, or like a button-up shirt that's like a wool plaid, you know, good old plaid shirt, and then maybe a hoodie over that, then the jacket, snowboard jacket. Then you're warm. Gloves, you got to have the head neck scarf thing, face mask, beanie, 2 layers of socks, knee-high socks. I think the #1 reason why people don't enjoy snowboarding or skiing, or when they do, when they go out and try it and then they say they don't enjoy it, it's because they had improper clothing, improper gear, and they probably didn't have the right friends. If you have a drone, get the drone shot of this in the morning. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna wake up early and I'll test the drone, fly it around here right before I leave, and then we'll go to Gigafactory. I just don't like wasting the... I'm going to Gigafactory. I'm gonna go snowboarding. We're gonna fly the drone and snowboard right next to the Gigafactory, with the Gigafactory in the background. In Oklahoma, we just got 8 inches. Nice. Oh, man. So I don't recommend going in shorts and t-shirt like me. Yeah. Not if you're going to have to stand out in it for an hour like me. It's no before us, but we should maybe as much as well. Face mask actually helps with your face. Yes, it does. I had no problem wearing face masks. I had a bunch of them. Actually, fun when down the hill today on the boogie board. Does the cold affect the drone battery? Definitely. Definitely. Now, on my Phantom 4 Pro, one time it's funny, there's been a few different times. One time I was actually in Corpus Christi, out of all the places. I went back home for Thanksgiving to visit my mom, and I wanted to get a good sunrise shot in Corpus, because Corpus Christi is a really cool city, actually. If it wasn't surrounded by oil refineries, it'd be amazing. You know, the water could be clearer and less pollution in the bay and stuff. And anyways, it was about 28 degrees, and the drone wouldn't start. It said warming. It took about 10 to 15 minutes, and then it finally was like, take off. And then I took off and I hovered over there. It's all surrounded by water, and so I actually hovered over the land for a good while. It flew around, and then after a while I got risky, just flew it 2 feet above the water. I have a good drone video of that. I don't know where it is, but most of my stuff is my stuff is on stock sites. So if you go to Getty Images or my Shutterstock account, but yeah. Oh, but anyways, yeah, definitely it affects drone batteries. And so what I do also is I do like a test flight. I play safe, and then I test it out, like the first 50%. You know, I see how it's gonna die, and then I just give myself an extra 10%. You know, if it's, you know, whatever. I just make sure I fly back, and then once I'm at like 20%, then I just stay kind of near me for a while and stay close, and then the next battery, push myself a little bit further. You just kind of push yourself a little bit by little if you're worried about things. some people risk it all crazy, but that's the way I do it. Oh, you've been to Haynes before? Really? That's cool. We were gonna drive down to like I think it's Seward, but it was bad weather or something I think at the time. So my cousin didn't want to do it, which is weird. She actually drove like a Dodge Magnum, which I was like, this is not the adequate car for Alaska, but whatever. Oral industry ruined Corpus Christi. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, bro. Padre Island is a nice place. Exactly, dude. It's so frustrating. Like, Padre Island and the red tide and the oil pollution, like, it's crazy. Like, people lose their legs, people lose body parts because they go swimming and there's like fecal matter and bacteria in the water, and like it's just there's so much disgustingness coming out of it. But then it's such a nice place, man. I really honestly feel that the Gulf of Mexico could be so different than the way we know it today. And I remember a few years back I learned that Coke refineries was fined like millions and millions and millions of dollars, which is probably like nothing for them. They were fined for lying about how much they dumped in the Corpus Christi Bay, and they supposedly dumped like point 0 whatever tons, like a small fraction, but it turned out to be like hundreds of tons or like some large amount. And it's just crazy how, you know, there's arsenic and so many different chemicals. And it's like they probably knew that they could just dump all that stuff, maybe later get fined, but it's like, who cares? Because it probably saved them billions of dollars just dumping it than, you know, figuring out the best way to actually, you know, recycle it or whatever, or like cleanly dispose of it. Really, South Padre is overrated, huh? I've always wanted to go down to South Padre, but I've never actually been down there. It's kind of sad. Yeah, I'm Port Aransas, good old Port A. Oh yeah, that's cool. I've surfed many days there at Ball Paul Pier. Heard Ball Paul Pier got torn down recently from a hurricane. Last hurricane that hit. Dude, the snow coming off the tops of the houses. Yeah, Port A is probably one of the less expensive beaches to live on, where you're like still on like a pretty nice beach. But I'd rather be in San Diego or San Francisco or Cambria. If you've ever been to Cambria, California, oh my God, go to Cambria, California. I'm thinking of a beach over here. We're thinking of beaches, man. I'm about to go bear the snow tomorrow. I don't know. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, you're about to die soon. Alright, boys and girls. About to hop off. Cali is nice. The taxes are, yeah. I guess that's why everyone realized, oh, why don't we just do what all those cool people in Austin were doing? They just live in Austin and then they get to travel here all the time and go to the beach whenever they want. And then they just travel back to Austin and then, yeah, that's what we do. The other year, what was it, last year before the pandemic, I flew into San Diego and then I drove the PCH. I went to every single place along the PCH. We went to LA and went to all the different places. Like I said, Cambria, up to Monterey. Oh, Monterey Bay. Oh, just take me to Monterey Bay. I didn't see any whales. I saw a bunch of sea lions, seals or whatever. Port seals or harbor seals. All right, boys. I'm gonna hop off. Everyone have a good night. Go Tesla. And we'll get out to the Gigafactory tomorrow. Maybe I can just set you up here for a bit. God, it's cold. Oh my